beginning, very short term, we remove any excess costs. So what that means is, we're slowing down to the curve. We are ensuring our ROI, within our company, re-architecture of stuff where, we're listening to customers and seeing what they need right now and looking at what we can provide, where we can provide more value, and, looking at where the best hires are coming from, and, looking into channels and investing. Then sort of the second phase is identifying the short-term projects, list of projects that will form the next type of business models, and what are the drivers that are going to take us into that next stage. After applying phases 1 and 2, accelerating then hard out of the curve. So, we spend and hire before markets have rebounded, so then we can scale and continue to build on things that we're working.
OTC business is very much reliant on the remote areas where there are no access, or a very strategic partnership with international SOS. So even though how remote they are, they would always have access to the best in class medical facility that is available in the area. Communication, right? Our CEO and our Chief Revenue Officer themselves, they physically went into the market themselves when they could, and they ensure that they're not alone. We're with us. So that's one, right? That sort of ensure them that, and they will never be left alone.
Working from home had a different mindset among the corporate, which has completely changed in terms of actually higher productivity, but the outlook was different earlier. I think our ability to accept psychological counseling if required, and looking at stress, anxiety, and depression in a completely different way, which is acceptable, that mindset has changed, because people had an aspect of not wanting to cover, or it's not happening for me. I think I'm happy that that blind spot is kind of becoming transparent, and people are fine with taking support.
For us, we actually look at 3 R's, which is the risk, revenue, and resources. And within the 3 R's, right, drill down to the people, process, and technology. Mm-hmm. So take, for example, risk. I would take people, process, technology, I start with people. What risk, what kind of hires, what kind of learning, training that we need to, give us time to think in the short term, such that, it help to accelerate the growth when it's ready, right? In terms of revenue, again, it's really looking at what Pratap mentioned. You look at the burn, the cost. Not just on the business aspect, as Thanthar mentioned, right? But it's now also be a very, not business savvy, but also tech savvy HR person to really help the company to go to the next stage.